Hey guys, this is Alfred back with another video, and in today's video I just want to talk about the new HSR 2.4 banners which is coming out and whether or not it's actually worth your Stellar Jades to roll in this banner or not. With every single one of these videos, please pull for your favorite characters. This is a gacha game. Please do not feel enticed to pull a character just because it is strong. Like I said, doesn't mean that character is meta, means you should pull for them if you don't like their kit. However, if you're here for a meta perspective, I'm here to give you guys my opinions on which of the best characters to have in your account in version 2.4. And with all that said, let's begin with this video. The first 2.4 banner, we have Yunli and Huohuo. Let's talk about Yunli first. Yunli is a physical counter DPS, and her playstyle is literally similar to Clara, just that she has more sustain because their skills heals her. Now, because they're similar, I feel like it's actually safe to compare both of them in the same field. And right now, with the prevalence of follow-up attack being more of a stronger way of dealing damage, Clara still struggles to find herself in the meta, with the likes of Himeko and the new 5-star character Jade taking the spotlight in follow-up. So in my opinion, because Clara is not as strong as these other follow-up characters, I don't think Yunli will be as strong in the meta. However, every time a new character is released, However is gonna try to sell them by making them stronger in the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction, so maybe then she will be as strong. However, the problem with parry and counter DPS like Clara and soon to be Yunli is that in Pure Fiction and in Forgotten Hall, there is actually a time limit for you to beat certain enemies. And the problem with counter DPS is that you want to get hit by the enemy, and if you want to get hit more often by the enemy needs to be taking more turns, and therefore when they're taking more turns, it pretty much means that you're not able to kill them fast enough in the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction alike. Obviously, if your counter is very powerful, maybe you can one-shot the wave or even two-shot the waves, but with the way Clara is right now in the game, I don't feel like Yunli is going to be as strong. Obviously, still need to get hit in order to do a lot of damage. Maybe her damage numbers will be much bigger, and maybe because her ultimate hits everyone in the field instead of a blast radius like Clara, she will be a little bit stronger, but I do not see Yunli being as strong. And if you already have Clara, like I said, then there is no need to pull for Yunli in my opinion. The next character on her banner is Huohuo, and in my opinion, Huohuo is the strongest healer in the game, stronger than Luocha. Now, comparing both of them, Luocha actually has more healing capabilities and more sustainability. However, Huohuo gives a little bit more offensive capabilities in your team because her ultimate regens energy for your team, making them use their ultimate more often. Because of her niche of generating more energy, she wants to be played in teams who are very ultimate dependent. For example, Argenti or even Ting Liu, who wants to use her ultimate so she can stay in her state much longer. You can use her in pretty much every single team in the game because all characters in the game want to use their ult eventually. She is a very versatile healer, and this is the reason why I say that Huohuo is one of the strongest in the game. Now, if you already have Luocha and you already have Fu Xuan in your account, then maybe you don't need Huohuo, but in my opinion, Huohuo is just so much stronger than Luocha, so you can definitely just pick up Huohuo and there's nothing wrong. She is a very good investment in your account in the long run. Now, for the phase 2 banners, we have Jiaoqiu and Sparkle. Let's start with Jiaoqiu. I'm sorry, I probably butchered this name, but Jiaoqiu is basically the 5-star version of Guinaifen. So if you don't know who Guinaifen is, she is a 4-star fire and agility character who basically just does a lot of burn damage. Jiaoqiu, on the other hand, does burn damage, but in another form called Ashen Rose, and Ashen Rose is the debuff that he applies on the enemy, making them take burn damage at the start of their turn. In my opinion, Jiaoqiu is much stronger than Guinaifen. I mean, he is a 5-star, and the reason why I say this is because his ultimate enables your other DPS to do more damage with their ultimates itself, and he also pairs very well with Acheron because he applies debuffs on the enemies whenever their turns start. So this means that Acheron will be able to get her ultimate back more often. However, right now, in my opinion, the strongest DOT team is Acheron, Black Swan, and Kafka. You can obviously replace Black Swan with Jiaoqiu, but is it really that much of an increase? In my opinion, it actually is, but if you already have this team, then I don't think there is a need for you to pull for Jiaoqiu. In my opinion, you should pull for the next character, which is Sparkle in the phase 2 banner. Sparkle is a quantum harmony character who specializes in giving your team a lot of skill points. There are some teams that really want to use a lot of skill points. For example, QQ and Imbebitor Lune, those two are very skill point hungry in their playstyle and they want to be spamming their skill a lot, making Sparkle a very good support for them. However, Sparkle has a niche where she is very selfish in the quantum department, where she basically buffs the quantum character's damage more than other elements. However, this does not mean that you cannot play her with other characters, but it just means that she prefers to use quantum characters in her team, and she wants her team to be solely quantum damage to get the maximum 30% increase in damage. You obviously will play her her with QQ, and you'll also play her with Sele, who is also kind of skill hungry in that department. Then in that case, if you have these two characters and you use them a lot, you can consider pulling for Sparkle. She is a Harmony character, and if you've been watching me for very long, I always say support characters and Harmony characters in general are a very safe investment because they enable your DPS. So if you want more Harmony characters in your team, definitely pull for Sparkle. So in conclusion, the two characters I highly recommend is Huohuo and Sparkle if you have extra funds. In my opinion, Huohuo is just very strong and she will enable a lot of your teams. So if you are new to the game, please pull for Huohuo. Trust me, she's a very good investment and a very good choice for your account. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like videos like this, please do leave a like. It shows me I should do more. Comment down below which of these characters you'll be rolling for or whether you'll be saving for future banners. And finally, do subscribe. We'll be doing more of these kind of videos in the future. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.